Well, hello everyone. My name is Swamp.
In less than an hour, you can
visit the planet Jupiter, take a tour of the Sistine Chapel,
do research on the rainforest,
get soccer scores for a team in Italy,
chat with a friend in Australia,
and I even found a recipe for cat food cupcakes.
It is as much a part of the future as we are.
Shouldn't everybody be on the internet?
Yes!
Yes. Shouldn't everybody be on the internet? When I was that age, that's not what they were saying. They were saying that children shouldn't be on the internet. I just feel like that's really weird. It's a weird clip. I feel like today is when they're trying to get children on the internet nowadays. I don't know. Anyway. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you had a good week. Make sure you like the stream, as always. Super Chats will activate the Super Chat jukebox, which, of course, I didn't set up beforehand. So let's see if I can get this working.
It's called the Omicron. You have to get the shot. It's called the Omicron. We have the best vaccine in the world. It's called the Omicron. You have to get the shot. It's called the Omicron. We move forward in the face of COVID-19.
I should probably add some new music to the Super Chat jukebox. I haven't done that in a while. Though, to be fair, for some reason, the random thing I have set up for that, it seems to favor certain songs. Because I have some that hardly ever get played. But we've got the Omnicrom and a bunch of the Alex Jones ones get played all the time, but there is other ones in there, I promise. But for some, they rarely get played. And of course, the Revolver fundraiser. I got to get a new revolver. I posted a picture in the Discord of my old one that was, unfortunately, is now moved on to a better place. I decided to hang it up on my pegboard with all my cables and whatnot. Mostly because I don't have a revolver, what do you call it? I don't have anything to hang it on the wall yet, so it's on the pegboard instead. Which, of course, where else should it be? I don't know. Man, I was working my ass off today, and I am beat. So, we're gonna be chill. And, I was late because I was editing a video, and then suddenly it hit me. I was like, oh shit, I was gonna do a stream tonight. And at that point, it was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes after. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Of course, up first, Swamp in Print, with an article that was shared in the Discord that we had to put it on the stream. We had to talk about it. It's absolutely hilarious. Let's see here. Man, I was slacking. I got sidetracked editing a video. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Swamp in Print. From Blaze Media. First ever FatCon to hit Philadelphia, a convention to help fat people navigate this fat-phobic world. Finally, we have some people speaking up for the fatties. We never hear about this. I'm glad that someone's here to finally fight fat phobia. Philly FatCon. Philly FatCon sounds like the name of an Italian mobster. Unfortunately, these people are not as cool as that. A fat person convention, also known as FatCon, will be the first of its kind hosted at Temple University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How could they sully such a great state? The October 2023 Fat Focus Convention told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the event will be better than just providing buzzwords like body positivity and body neutrality. I've been saying this for years, but the fat acceptance movement has been bogged down by buzzwords like body positivity. It's really done a disservice to the fat community. We're not into the buzzwords because we've seen how it affects and impacts people. It makes people feel either included or excluded. Wow, it's like they figured out words for the first time. Said Adrienne, or just Adrienne, spelled in a really weird way, Ray, who operates a plus-size clothing site. The idea of... No, wait. A plus-sized clothing site, does that mean that it actually still says like 3X, 4X, 6X, XL? Or is it like this is a size small, but it's for a small fat person? You know what I mean? Like they moved the sizes, so like their small is a 3XL normally? I don't know. That thought just occurred to me. I'll have to look that up later, figure this out. The idea of the convention, according to operators, is to help fat people navigate this fat-phobic world and society in a different way. Other than on your rascal scooter, I guess. The convention will include fat-centric fitness classes such as curves and stilettos. Oh, God, that sounds terrible. Hosted by an alleged professional dancer. I like how they put that in there. Alleged. The class claims it encourages true self-expression by challenging the status quo. Additionally, attendees can take part in twerk... I'm not going to read that word. What a god-awful word. You can read it to yourself if you want. A class focused on celebrating jiggles, rolls, and culture. Now, you think, is that fat rolls, or are they just they're going to have a lot of dinner rolls? It could go either way. This stripping-inspired class is hosted by a burlesque instructor. Oh, man. I gotta say, I'm glad that I'm not going to be anywhere near this place when this is happening. You won't be able to go out to any restaurants. Every seat will be full. And I gotta say it. The smell that is going to descend on Philadelphia. Dear God. There you go. Move your body at Philly FatCon. I'm not reading that. Panels will discuss topics such as fat, fashion, social media influencing, and how to navigate fat phobia. You know, the important issues, the things that are really affecting our world today. That phrase, body positivity, has become bogged down with relating to body image. Well, yeah, So the phrase body positivity has been bogged down with the intended definition of the term body positivity. The phrase body positivity has become bogged down with relating to body image, one of the organizers claimed. What people in larger bodies need is to step away from constantly talking about body image, because that can be very triggering for folks. Yeah, they love the word folks. All the wokies, the progressives love the word folks. For folks who have disabilities, chronic illness, have been dieting on and off all their lives and developed eating disorders because of it. What a sentence. But I just want to say, this phrase, and this is one of the organizers, people in larger bodies. That sounds like something a fat-phobic person would say. Believe me. You say, hey, believe me, buddy, there is a person inside there somewhere. Deep down inside that larger body, there is a person in there. You'd have to start dieting and exercising to get to it, but there is a human being in there. The idea of the convention spawned out of what was described as, quote, the largest plus-size clothing swap in Philadelphia. Man, that sounds terrible. Which featured the founders' brands, which included a plus-size lingerie company. Other draws include a fat sex therapist named Sonali Rashat War. They, he. That's why I was having a hard time pronouncing the name, because I don't know how to say they names. It's not my culture. They are super fat. Oh, come on. They can say it and I can't? They are a super fat, queer, bisexual, non-binary therapist. Wow. How can you be queer, bisexual, and non-binary? I'm really confused. Therapist and co-founder of Radical Therapy Center, specialized in treating sexual trauma, diet trauma, racial or immigrant trauma, and South Asian family abuse. Wow, I like how we had these general traumas, and then it's just specifically, bam, South Asian family abuse. I feel like they're calling some people out here, calling some people to the mat, while offering fat-positive sexual health care. Man, that is a sentence and a half. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is them. This is they, them. If that's not how you... if that's not what you expect when you think of they, them, fat... Hang on, what was it? Super fat, queer, bisexual, non-binary therapist. If that's not what you immediately envisioned, I don't know where you're coming from. Not for the risk taker, the event also provided a COVID-19 policy. Wait, not for the risk taker. Provided a COVID-19 policy which recommended getting a booster vaccine and taking a COVID test 48 hours prior to the event. Organizers invite fat Philadelphians to attend to connect with other people that look like you, think like you, feel like you, and that understand you. Wait, so all fat people think the same? I mean, I've been told by the Democrats that all black people think the same, so I already knew that, but I was not aware that your weight also affected your thoughts. I guess it tracks. I guess that can make sense. Well, if you're in the Philly area and you want to go to FatCon, I would highly recommend that you check it out. Film it and then send it to me. October, see, what are the dates? Saturday, October 28th. Oh, no, wait. Saturday, October 28th is only one of the days, so I guess it's... Wait, they're not advertising the dates? Come on. It just says October 2023, and one of the days is October 20th. So I guess it's the days around October 28th. So if you're in Philly, go to FatCon, film it, and send it to me. I'm going to see if they're streaming this anywhere, because if they are, you better believe we are definitely going to be having a watch party. That's for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I expect to see you at FatCon. I'm telling you, the Philly FatCon sounds like the name of an Italian mobster. That's a guy who works for the mob. Hey, we got Philly FatCon. I mean, not a real one, but like one made up for a video game. Either way, it's glorious. All right, the theme for this Friday is going to be everything is fake. Everything is gay. It's all it's all performance art. These people can't be serious. This is absurd. That's the world we live in nowadays. First up, I'm sure everyone remembers Harry Sisson, the Harry Sissy guy. Today, we're not going to be ripping on Harry Sisson. We're going to be ripping on the other guy, who's obviously not as well known, and he's pretty upset about it. You can pretty much tell from his tweets. For some reason, Harry is just more out there in the public eye. Chris Mowry. Don't worry, he's just as insufferable as Harry. I can't believe this is a real person, which is why I'm including this in the performative thing. So when did this come out? Did I already go over this once before? No, he just did this. Okay. It was 2 days on Wednesday. Hi, my name is Chris Mowry. I'm a 21. Okay. I think he said, I'm a 21-year-old Gen Z liberal. I'm very passionate about how terrible the Trump moment has been for America. The Trump moment. The disinformation campaign that has led to elections being contested, our democracy being threatened, and women losing rights has led me down a path of working on campaigns and being vocal on social media. Gen Zers are often seen as lazy and dramatic. You are not doing anything to help that perception. However, I realize that just this generation has gifts that will lead to the revitalization of this country, and I know we won't shut up about things that matter to us. I have a podcast with Harry Sisson, another Gen Z advocate, called Chris and Harry Unplugged. God-awful name. Just god-awful. We talk politics in a laid-back fashion. How unique. It'd mean a lot if you could check it out. I appreciate the hell out of all the non-Gen Zers who care about our generation. Oh, jeez. I'm very passionate about how terrible the Trump moment has been for America. I can't believe that what happened to the Utes? The Utes out there. This is what the young people are doing. And just real quick, because apparently he's upset about this disinformation and denying elections. Well, how did he word it? Disinformation campaign that has led to elections being contested and our democracy being threatened. Do you think that he's aware of who's been contesting elections before 2020? I'm a Democrat because I don't like when people contest elections and say that they're fraudulent. Well, come with me, young one. We shall take a trip down memory lane and further prove it's all performative. These people are liars. All of them. All the politicians. Uh-oh.
That George W. Bush won the election in 2000.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election.
He knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
I think that Stacey Abrams' election is being stolen from her.
If Stacey Abrams doesn't win in Georgia, they stole it. It's clear.
Was the election in Georgia statewide a free and fair election?
It was not a free and fair election.
You pick out the one example among Democrats that is not nearly as consequential as what is going on in the entire Republican Party.
Meanwhile, we cannot declare that the election of November 2nd, 2004 was free and clear and transparent and real.
I come from Florida, where you and others participated in what I call the United States coup d'etat.
I rise to object to the fraudulent 25 Florida electoral votes.
I rise to object to the certification of Ohio's electoral vote.
I agree with tens of millions of Americans who are very worried that when they cast the ballot on an electronic voting machine, that there is no paper trail to record that vote.
Don't let them fool you. We won the election. It was stolen.
She was elected president of the United States and it was stolen from her.
Putin personally.
So yeah, you get it. It keeps going on for quite a while. So please spare me this performative. I care about democracy. I can't believe anyone would say that, anyone would contest an election and say that an election was stolen. And a little refresher, because I don't think we ever got any answers on this. This was the election that we're not allowed to contest now. If you contest this election, you are a bad, bad man. You guys remember this? Covering up the windows so that people couldn't watch counting votes. And there was not just one location that did this. This is what they do in places like Mexico and third world countries when they have quote-unquote elections. No, you can't watch this. You can't watch us count the votes. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever gotten any explanation or justification for why they did this, covering up the windows. But no, yeah. Let's do some more performative, or some more performing about political theater, about the disinformation campaign that has led to elections being contested, our democracy being threatened. Give me a break. Give me a break. Speaking of performative Gen Zers, Climate Defense, which is my new favorite account to follow on Twitter, or X, as Elon wants us to call it, has shared this amazing video of a beautiful and brave Gen Zer. So they say, "This is big. Our sister in struggle, Elise Joshi, just confronted the White House press secretary about the Willow Project." Is it Elise? Am I saying that right? Anyway, her words are so powerful. Her courage so extraordinary. She is an inspiration to all of us. Prepare yourselves, because you're about to be inspired. This is not performative at all. This is how you change the game. You know? This is how you make an impact. This is going to change the minds. This is not about performance art. This is not about wanting to feel better about yourself. This is big. Oh, brother.
Excuse me for interrupting, but asking nicely hasn't worked out. 1 million young people wrote to the administration pleading not to approve a disastrous oil drilling project in Alaska, and we were ignored. So I'm here channeling the strength of my ancestors and generation. Will the administration stop approving new oil and gas projects and align with youth, science, and frontline communities from the North Slope of Alaska to Louisiana?
First of all, I appreciate your courage.
Oh, brother. Look how much courage it takes to stand up in a room where everyone applauds you for what you're doing. And everyone there agrees with you. The courage, the bravery. So stunning. So brave.
All you have to do, and I know you're speaking about a particular project, and I get that. I understand that.
You have approved multiple projects since then, and more at a faster rate than the Trump administration. We need you to act on your campaign promises.
Declare a climate emergency.
Which side are you on now?
Please respond. Please respond.
Oh, man. That's the worst part. The most cringe thing of that whole video. And unfortunately, there's still like another minute and a half of this video. We're not going to watch any more of this. It's just brutal. But aren't you supposed to be the artsy kids? I mean, come on. Isn't this hilarious, feeble attempt to sing Which Side Are You On? Listen, ready?
Which side are you on now?
Please respond.
Which side are you on now? Which side are you? No, this is big, you guys. Not performative, not nonsense. really the only thing that can be said about that is that if this woman is genuine, which I doubt, because I don't think any of these people are actually serious, but if she is, it's because she hasn't woken up to the fact that no one else is. No one else is genuine about this at all. We should just talk, and that's about it. And blame things on Trump. That's really all we can do. Moving on. We also have performance art that goes all the way to the Democrats' favorite country, Ukraine. Now, let's just watch this first. And we'll see what you guys think of this. Because people are debating it. Here, I'm just going to play it. Did you see it? If that's supposed to be cement, there is no way this woman's carrying that. Which, of course, has led to speculation that this is fake. That the rubble is fake. This is performance art. Is it supposed to be cement? I don't know. Because anyone who's ever picked up a cinder block knows that I don't think that she would be able to do this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's just incredibly strong. You tell me. You be the judge. There's people in the comments trying to say, they're all saying all these different things. People are saying that it's insulation. I don't know any insulation that looks like that, and it's suspicious to say the least. And speaking of Democrats, now we go to their least favorite country, the United States, of course. At a hearing recently, and first of all, before I even play this, people have been saying that this is a lizard person. I am not a lizard person believer. I'm sorry. But what I am a believer in is drugs and the fact that these Democrats are all puppets. So if you haven't seen this, it appears this woman... here, I'll just play it, and then we can talk about it.
So I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who you just spoke about, which took place on July 17, 2023. In that line, she says, the question was asked, okay, if someone were to leave here today, were to leave this interview and were to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden, that the contents belonged to Hunter Biden, and that the contents had not been manipulated in some way, would they be representing what you said, correct? Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would be representing what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. They would be misrepresenting what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. Because this committee likes to misrepresent or leave off complete sentences of what individuals said.
It's giving me the vibes of those parents with the trans kids where they're doing those interviews and the mom is sitting there mouthing all the words of the little kid because that's what this woman is doing. How creepy is that? And she's clearly been awake for like 6 days and is just drugged out of her mind. But she's mouthing the whole speech. She's mouthing the whole thing. And she looks like a robot while she does it. I mean, what? And then at one point, someone tells her that you're in the shot. That's when she covers her mouth. She is just clearly so zonked out of her mind that she just can't help but, because I'm sure she's the one that actually wrote this. And she's just mouthing the words along with her. And then someone tells her, you're in frame. People can see you doing this. And so she tries to stop. But she just can't. Those eyes, man. She is clearly on a lot of drugs. Good. And right there, she says the wrong word, and man, she just jumps right on it. She's like, immediately is like, oh, no, you said the wrong thing. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Good Lord. It's all performative, you guys. It's all fake. Lizard people are orchestrating all of this. No, I don't believe in lizard people. I mean, I know Mark Zuckerberg is real, but I don't believe in the lizard people conspiracy. All right, on to what I think is probably the biggest story of the week. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Super Chat Jukebox.
My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go.
It's always Alex Jones. I swear there is other stuff in there, but it's always Alex Jones for some reason. All right, I think the biggest story of the week, certainly the biggest performative politician story of the week. Austin Congressman Greg Casar ends 8-hour thirst strike out over heat laws. Come on, my man. This guy.
An Austin congressman is leading a thirst and hunger strike to get better heat protections for workers. Greg Casar says he will not drink, eat, or take a break until nurses require him to stop. CBS Austin's Betty Cross reports Texas Congressman Casar thinks a federal heat rule will best protect workers during record-breaking temperatures.
Austin's sanitation workers can easily get overheated, emptying cart after cart in triple-digit heat. They can dump trash 800 or even 1,000 times on a typical route. It's why Austin Resource Recovery doubles the number of mandatory breaks during the hottest months and provides workers with water-activated cooling clothes.
This is a cool vest that we provide our guys. And this right here, what you will do is just simply dip it in water.
Those things are epic, by the way. I've had one of those before.
The body off.
But not all Texas workers have mandatory water and rest breaks on the job. And the number is expected to drop even further on September 1st.
Can you imagine actually being one of these guys? I mean, an actual worker, you know, a construction worker, a trash man, a garbage man, you know? And this guy, Greg Casar, for you, man, he's doing this for you. Says, you know what? I'm going to go on a hunger and water strike or whatever. So the dude just sits on the Capitol steps for 8 hours and doesn't take a sip of water the whole time. And it's like, I'm with you guys. I'm in the struggle. I'm in the struggle with you. I'm a blue collar guy too.
Solidarity. To protest the change, Congressman Greg Casar is holding the thirst strike for workers' rights on the steps of the U.S. Capitol.
I'm on thirst strike all day today, meaning no food, no water, and no breaks off the Capitol steps in the sun and in the rain to push back against Governor Abbott taking water breaks away from Texas workers in this historic heat wave.
The Austin area congressman won.
And I just want to point out, we're supposed to believe that this is like a great civil rights movement, you know? It's hunger strike, thirst strike. Look at this. They got these from his live stream. All right, so this one had 9 people watching. You can see up in the left corner there. Live, 9 people. And then the other one was a little bit... the first one was a banger, dude. Everyone, oh, look at that. 15. They went live and had 15 people on that. Man, Greg out here killing it. You know, I don't usually get more than... I think the most people I've ever had on one stream was like 35 or 40 on TikTok Tuesday. And until I got shadow banned again, we used to always crack at least 20, 25 for the Friday shows, but I'm not a congressman. And a congressman doing such great work like Greg Casar, you'd think he'd have a lot more people supporting him.
The Austin area congressman wants OSHA to establish federally mandated heat protections for workers.
We call on and push the Biden administration to solve this once and for all and put in a federal heat standards.
Casar was joined in Washington, D.C. by union leaders from Texas and across the country.
Construction workers and farm workers make up a big part of the LUPA membership. We won't stand for policies that put lives in peril.
National Weather Service data shows that heat...
I will never understand these people, man. Who claim to be for the workers. Look what I'm about to do. I'm gonna strike. I'm in solidarity with you guys. Are you got... come on. Let's be real. What are you talking about, man? My favorite thing is, and they don't even say it in there because it's just too embarrassing. I guess it's in the headline, but 8 hours, man. 8 hours. Greg Casar. 8 hours. The guy went without a sandwich or water for 8 hours. It's just crazy. And to further sell this ridiculous thing that he's trying to show here, he posted this picture and then later took it down. So I haven't been able to find it actually on his page anymore. Look at it. These are supposed to be nurses putting ice on him and like checking his it's like pulse and blood pressure and being like, whoa. So brave. He's really pushing the limits. This is like 4.5 hours in. Look at this guy. What a clown. Absolute clown. Yeah, I mean, come on. Is it no water breaks? Dude, this guy, I gotta assume he's never had a real job before. To think he's making such a statement. I went to the Capitol and I stood there all day. In the sun, in the rain, in the elements. Didn't even take a sip of water. So? So? I guess we're supposed to all clap our hands for this. But I'm just not feeling it. You know, that could be me. Look at this freaking guy. His post about this. Thank you to all the workers, unions, and members of Congress who joined our vigil and thirst strike for workers' rights yesterday. With your support and engagement, we made it clear that workers need federal protections for right to a basic water break. And of course, to never miss not one to ever miss a chance to be performative. AOC also showed up to she had to get in the mix, you know. Oh, a protest where I don't actually do anything and the whole point of this is BS because there is no such thing as a law in Texas that's taking away workers' rights to a drink of water. Oh. These are all theater kids, man. It's all performative. It's all fake. It's all gay. All of it. I can't believe there's people out there who honestly think when they hear someone tell them, "Did you hear what the governor of Texas did?" No, what'd he do? He outright banned construction workers from being able to take a water break while they're working. It's hot in Texas, man. Can you believe that? Oh, man. What kind of person do you have to be to actually believe that? There's no... the whole thing. Nothing about it makes any sense. Gee. But that's what we love. That's what we love. So this one is performance art, but for a different reason. Not because it's not political or anything. It just has to do with a trans person, which, you know, is performative. And this clip's been going viral of this beautiful and brave trans person who was streaming on, I would assume, TikTok, because they're trans. I don't know where else trans people stream things. But a group of teenage scholars heckled this beautiful and brave trans person. And so actually, we have a It's Ma'am Part 3 now. Here we go.
I am not, sir.
No, you're man.
Let me roll it back.
I am not, sir.
No, you're man.
Do you want to say that to the camera? Hundreds and hundreds of people watching you?
Me right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead. You just called me a man. Don't be a coward.
Why would he call this lovely woman a man? It's crazy.
Don't be a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. Come on over. Say what you got to say to me. Oh, you don't want to call me a man to my face? Come on over. What do you got to say? What do you got to say about transgender people?
I didn't know you were trans.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know you was trans.
Go ahead.
I did not know this man was trans. Wait, what do you go by? What do you go by?
Does it matter?
It does, because I'm asking you.
Say what you got to say. There's a lot of people watching you.
The real question is, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or not. Are you with that? Are you with the people that march and be like, "We're coming for your kids"? That's where it's bad. That's when it gets bad. Oh, niggas need to stay up.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
K.
K?
K.
K-A-Y?
K-A-Y.
Okay, and what's your name?
I don't have to give you any of my information.
You certainly don't. What's your name?
My name's JJ, and is y'all thing a cult? It's like LGBTTL cult or something?
Can I ask why you didn't step in? What you were standing and watching? They called me a pedophile. They were verbally
Well, if they did, it wasn't on your video. You just made that up.
harassing me.
I didn't hear him call you that. I didn't know. I honestly had no idea what conversation you were having.
Imagine thinking the manager who's walking around with like a Che Guevara t-shirt isn't with you and progressive. That right winger wearing that Che Guevara t-shirt.
Yeah, you're...
Oh, man. What arrogant pieces of shit. There's really not much to say about that. It's pretty self-evident. I mean, the only way that the teenage scholars in this don't come off as absolute tools, or let me rephrase that. In any other context, I would be ripping on those three kids because, God, they're just dumb as rocks. And the way that they talk, and oh man, I would normally be going off on them, but when put up against whatever is going on here, they seem like the reasonable ones and the intelligent ones. Damn. Oh, and just for fun, because I thought this was hilarious. And it fits the theme, performance art. A young man who decided to transition into a beautiful young woman took one photo a day for 1 year to show hormone replacement therapy time lapse. The results are stunning, beautiful, and brave, as they always are. Wow. Amazing. Where'd the guy go? Now there's just a lovely young lady. And I have questions about why this guy was wearing Joker face paint so many times throughout the year. If it was once, you can say it's Halloween, but it popped up like 3 times. So here we go. Before. After. Again, I don't really need to say anything about that, do I? Other than to have a nice laugh. All right, I'll probably see how long we've been going. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff pulled up, but in order to be done in an hour, I'll skip ahead a little. Okay. Maybe I'll make a video about these other things that I'm skipping. Tell me what you guys think. Is this video a joke? Is this woman joking? Or is she serious? Because nowadays, it's really hard to know what is performative and what's genuine. I think she's serious about this. Which really is something else.
Every single time that I wear these earrings, every single time without fail, a man comments and says, "Those are interesting. Wow, that's a unique choice of earring that you're wearing. Wow, those are bold statement earrings that you're wearing." Every single time. And I got it again today. And you know what? I'm gonna wear my loud, interesting, all the things earrings anyway, and I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. Every single time.
Oh, good God. I can't tell. Is she being serious? It could go either way. I mean, either way, it's performative because she either knows that what she's saying is stupid, so then it's performative, obviously. Or she actually believes this, but it's still performative because it's performative outrage. It's like walking around, I mean, well, man, yeah, obviously she's doing everything to make people not look at her. Let's just put it that way. But, I mean, what? Surely she's not wearing these earrings just because don't you wear any jewelry because you think it looks nice, and so if someone comments on it, and that's the thing, is she's actually complaining about people complimenting them. They're not even saying, "Damn, that is ugly." They're saying, "Oh, those are interesting. Those are nice earrings." I'm really confused. I don't know. Yeah, is this a woman logic moment that I'm missing? Like, either way, it's performative. I don't know if she's actually making a joke, or if this is just some kind of performative outrage, girl power moment. I don't know. Either way, it's absolutely insufferable. So I had to make sure, this is why I knocked a few things off, that we got to the music section of today's show. And let me just say, nothing says brutal, punk rock, metal, hardcore, whatever, like being on NPR. Can a metal band live this down? Ladies and gentlemen, Gwar on NPR. I don't know.
Your eyes and ears are not deceiving you. That is Gwar performing on NPR's Tiny Desk Concerts.
They don't call it Tiny Desk for nothing, but I brought the proper kit. The guys were there. They had their guitars. Everything worked out great. We're able, Gwar can morph to any size. If we actually blow on our thumbs, we can inflate to 50 feet tall. Now I know exactly how you humans feel sitting in your cubicles, just ruining your lives as the world passes you by doing work for people that you hate. So it felt very much like that, like that movie Office Space. But what I will say about NPR is that the people there were very accommodating, very gracious.
Okay, so I'm having a hard time figuring out why Gwar would go on NPR. Call me crazy. And I've actually unintentionally seen Gwar at least 2 or 3 times because they were playing at festivals that I was at. And I mean, they're known for being ridiculous. That's their thing, obviously. It's a funny, over-the-top bit. NPR? Am I the only one that thinks this is funny? I mean, it means that the band's dead now, right? You can't live this down. Oh, video doesn't want to play. I really just wanted to play the end. I thought it was the funniest part. And of course, Twitter video has been all over the map and not working right. There we go.
Believe. I don't know if I should drop any names, but he knows who he is.
Oh, I missed it. Hang on.
I think there's some secret metalheads there at NPR, I believe. I don't know if I should drop any names, but he knows who he is.
Headbanging in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
There, that's what I wanted. That's what I want to do. Headbanging in Hollywood. I am Derek. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, maybe I'm more making fun of NPR and CNN because this is a report from CNN about NPR. Maybe I'm making fun of NPR more or CNN more than I'm making fun of Gwar. I mean, half the point of Gwar is that Gwar even makes fun of Gwar. I mean, that's kind of the whole bit, but I don't know. It was funny to me. Headbanging in Hollywood. I'm Derek So-and-so, signing off. It's cringe at the very least. Well, actually, I take that back. Because nothing, and I mean nothing, is more cringe than what I'm about to show you. Why are people like this? And why do people pretend that stuff like this is good? Brace yourself.
Sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
MTG, Meg is MVP. MTG, Meg is MVP. MTG, Meg is MVP. MTG, Meg is MVP. Democrats get back. Boom! Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors because Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state and the left always hating. When they gonna let Joe about that basement? Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling rhinos out. No one does it better than you, huh? A real businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight. A Southern belle, a little
Oh, God. Oh, God. Is there anything worse than that? Damn. And if you're Marjorie Taylor Greene, why would you even agree to be on? I mean, this is just god awful. This is, I think, worse than just about anything I've seen from the left pretty much all month. Damn.
Children, just fighting for our freedom, just fighting for the Jan 6, just fighting good versus evil. MTG, MAGA's MVP. MAGA. MTG, MAGA's MVP. MAGA. MTG, MAGA's MVP. MAGA.
Dude, I don't, this is just, oh, jeez, kill me. Why? Why did this happen? This guy pops up all the time. And I don't even know what to say. This is the guy that did that terrible Target, what was it, the Target's Targeting Your Kids or whatever song. Yeah, and conservatives, even people who don't like this music, are so desperate for any kind of mainstream culture that they'll put this guy at number 1, like in rap for views, downloads, or whatever. Good Lord. Everyone involved in this should be sent to Guantanamo Bay immediately and never be allowed to leave. And I generally like Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I'm sorry, she's got to go too. It's over. This is it. All right, suffer through a little bit more. Let's go. Oh, no, okay. I can't. Straight to jail. Everyone there. Straight to jail. Oh, man. That's brutal. That is brutal. All right, how long we've been going? Well, we just hit the hour mark. All right, everybody, make sure you've liked the stream. Don't forget to super chat to activate the super chat jukebox and support my revolver fundraiser to replace my busted revolver. I think, actually, I can pull up that picture that I said from... I put my dead revolver up on the pegboard. Yep, there it is. Unfortunately, that guy's this is where he's being laid to rest. Gotta replace it. So, for the foreseeable future, that's what super chats are going to be going to. Don't forget to check out the rest of the merch. Year 2 pint glasses are still there, though those will be taken down soon. Armory merch, hat, shirt, you name it. Actually, that's just it, hats and shirts. Also going to be replaced soon, so get them while supplies last. All right, one more little thing before we go. Man, I had a lot more stuff pulled up, but for some reason I'm moving slow today, I guess. You know, I like to end the Friday streams with something funny, a meme, something that isn't disgusting and degenerate. Though that might be a relative term for this, because according to the comments on this video, a lot of people think it is disgusting and degenerate. I would have to disagree. So here you go. A good laugh to get you ready for the weekend.
Engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little engines. 10 little engine boys.
So people are very upset about this. Come on. Can't we have a laugh? It was a different time. Everyone's always got to take everything so seriously. The comments are hilarious. And the anime, disgusting anime ads all over Twitter. Oh, man. There's a few people. Bugs based AF. Oh, love the ad. Oh, yeah. Don't make me tap the sign. The cartoons you're about to see are products of their time. Like people just horrified. There's this one. It's not as good. Not as good.
One little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians. 10 little Indian boys.
Nah, Bugs Bunny was better. Absolutely.
One little, 2 little, 3 little engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed.
That's what makes it.
7 little, 8 little, 9 little engines. 10 little engine boys.
It's the half-breed line that makes it, for sure. All right, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the show. And of course, as I said, I hope you liked the stream. You can check out the merch to support the channel. PayPal donations. You know, there's any way to support you want. I need a new revolver. All right, guys. My name is Swamp. I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you guys next time.